Hi, I'm Sara Nelson. I'm the editor-in-chief of Publishers Weekly, and I'm sitting here at the West Bank Cafe in the Laurie Leachman Theater waiting for my old pal, Lewis Black, the author of the forthcoming Me of Little Faith and the famous comedian. I've known him for a long time, and the one thing I can say about him at this point is he's 15 minutes late. The first book was really a memoir, and this is a memoir through religion. How would you describe it?
A memoir, it's good. That's that's really going to sell books. A memoir through religion.
There you go.
Boy, we've got it established now. You can see why she's the head of the outfit. Well, the first thing was that when they said, we'd like to, we're interested in writing a book on religion. The first thing I said was, I can't write. I mean, I can't write like what you would. Most people probably would expect me to write, which is a diatribe and go through all of every organized religion and pound it. Christopher Hitchens did that, and then I was reading Sam Harris's End of Faith. Mm-hmm. So I said, well, I'll read this, and then I'll just make it funny. Right. And that was his was like so good, I couldn't really see doing that. The other thing was, okay, so let what I'm going to talk about, the Catholic Church and young boys. Right. When I've seen 10 comic friends of mine who are Catholics, or and discuss it, and they're on stage and they're funnier and actually have a right to talk about it more than I. So it became, I thought, all these people write these books and they're all about, I had a near-death experience and I came back and this is what I have, where I've got, with the 300 books you'll see in the Christian bookstore about how faith did this for me. And I just thought, that's the way I've got to go, because nobody's really written a book from a kind of a vague standpoint of religion as opposed to like locked in to faith. And what's funny about whatever I do is my point of view, and so that seemed to be.
So what is your point of view? That religion messed you up, or?
No, I don't come out with that. I don't really say that. Mm-hmm. Which is also going to irk people. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've written a book that's just going to, I think, irk. I didn't really think it would irk that many people, but the more, my mother said, right, when she read it, it's really good, you're in trouble.
Right.
And you kind of got to know why.
So, I mean, you wrote this book yourself, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that you work with various people on the editing of it, but I mean, the concept and the actual typing the words was you, right?
Yeah. It was the first time ever I began to understand what, at least for myself, what the discipline of writing is. Uh-huh. Whenever I wrote, I would basically try to think of what I was going to write and then write it, and try to really kind of think it out. Mm-hmm. So I had some sense of what it would be before I put pen to paper. Right. This is the first time I just sat down and I said, okay, I got to write it with this, and I'm just going to write it.
Right.
Or if I had no idea, just start writing, but write rather than think.
Was it more painful or less painful?
Less painful.
Right.
Much less painful, because I was doing something. Even if nothing was happening,
right,
I still went, look, I got 3 pages of nothing. Right. But at least there was something there, as opposed to me lying on a couch.
Right, absolutely.
Thinking, wow, what was that? And inevitably what it would do, I found, was it would lead to something. And I felt more comfortable writing than I ever had before. I've never felt really comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the kiss of death, feeling comfortable writing, by the way. I'd just like to say. The minute you think it's coming easy to you, you're done. It doesn't hurt, doesn't count.
Well, there's still the hurt.
Oh, okay.
I mean, once you finish it and go, wow, this is a piece of shit.
You've done really well for the last 6-8 years, right? Really, you were touring a lot, and a Daily Show, and books and stuff. I mean, did you ever think you were going to get here? I mean, you're a big star. You can't walk down the street with this guy without people coming up going, hey, Lewis Black, I love you, man. And I'm like, you do? I mean, I do, but I kind of have to. So, but did you know, I mean, is it like you visualized it and it happened? Or,
no,
what do you...
I'm stunned. I mean, now it's starting to get to the point where it's like, now, really? Because everything else up to that was like, probably the way a fossil is formed is my career. Mm-hmm. That it just is years, because everything came so slowly that it was imperceptible. So that it was like all of a sudden I turn around and you kind of go, what? Oh, you know that kind of really, and the people coming up, you're that guy. Right. Now I know things are bigger because they go, you're Jack Black. Right.